1926. Good luck. We get white for this. So knight f3 as per usual. c5. Our opponent only 270 games, so they're mainly playing blitz. Yeah, mainly a blitz player. It's an invitation to switch to a Sicilian with an e4 game. Should I do that? I'm not really an e4 player. Now let's play in English. When you see that, it's really an invitation to do this, the kind of general gist of it. Let's develop the knight here. I've got the option to take and d4. Okay. I want to put the bishop on the diagonal. You'll often see this in lots and lots of my games when I play with white. So we'll castle. Opponent playing very, very quickly here. Is a sacrifice on? No, it's just mad, isn't it? It's just bonkers mad if I play b4. b3 looks like a move though, to put the bishop here. Maybe I charge in the centre while I've got a chance to though. I might not get another chance to. I've still got b3 playable. Yeah, I'll just take there. No real need to pre-move with it being a rapid game, but I'm going to take back if the capture. And maybe the knight's going to come back. Pawn's under attack. Well, have I gone slightly wrong actually? I've just realised if I go here, can you push? And I can't take back. Now, I do have a bishop here. If you block, maybe we sack. But this could get really sharp actually. We might end up sacking a pawn here with this. I'd like to take, but there's a check. So it doesn't actually quite work. The opponent just moved really quick there. I could drop back, but there's still this move because my knight's not guarded. No, I'm just going to put the bishop here and guard it now, then king back, I think. So let's get my king back. Yeah, I think b5 might have been a move there. I'm going to retreat this knight as well, likely. We'll find out after the game. We'll check it after the game. Then again, the knight coming here could be problematic as well. Well, not could be about it. What to do? Yeah, I'm going to retreat this knight as well from the centre. The knight in now we're fine to take. Nice and really rock solid for our opponent as well. Okay, let's develop the queen then and maybe a rook. And does it matter which rook I do? I tend to prefer this one on this side of the board and this one on this side of the board, just as general principle, but not always the case is best, of course. But let's do it. So knight comes in, I'll just have to drop back. Okay, he's played rook across first. I'm not quite sure what to do here now. I'd like to challenge here. This is a bit annoying, isn't it? And if I go here, you've still got this anywhere. Actually, that is a bit annoying. I might have put the queen in the wrong square then. What to do? Knight there isn't a move right now. Can't push this, I'll lose my knight. Knight here, is it a move? I've still got this knight there. I'm going to retreat the queen. Just because of this annoying knight move, then I can figure out what to do. He's playing really quick though, really seriously quick. Okay, I'm going to play knight forward now. I think it's a move now to try and challenge here. I can always retreat if I have to. But my queen's out of the firing line, so I'm able to take a pawn if I have to. Otherwise, I'm just looking at knight to challenge here. I guess he might just push. So knight back might end up becoming a move. I mean, obviously you can go here, but I'd like to go here. Oh, rook's gone there, kind of inviting this. So takes. So does it matter which one? It's got to be this knight, hasn't it? It's got to be this one. But do I actually take with the queen and challenge the queen here first? I like the look of that actually. But if I do that and pawn down again, is it a problem? No, I think I can take. So I'm going to go with the queen. Again, it's a safe pre-move, but there's no need to pre-move with it being a rapid game. And then maybe black can just blast on if we trade, but it does trade. Okay, we attack the rook and the pawn. I guess rook back. Keep it simple. Simple chess. Bishop here. If you push, we can take. So is bishop here a move then? You're going to have to play knight down. The knight takes. I think it's a move, but I'm not sure. Is there anything better? If I go on a light square, it becomes a target. Or does it though? Here, I could take. But your bishop protects your rook. It's a little bit slow, isn't it? That could be the move to force things. Take. Yeah, I'm going to play it actually. I'm going to play it and pressure the pawn. Knight down will be the move I expect. It's just a case of which one I take with. Do I keep the equal squared bishops on, or do I get the knight? There might be another move, of course, that my opponent has that I've not seen. Oh, excuse me. Oh, he's played knight across the other side. Okay. So it's the same effect, isn't it? We'll have the equal bishops, but I'll have to go here so my bishop can retreat. And I guess he can blast. But we're not going to take here, are we? We're not going to take there. So let's just take the knight. And I guess I want to be on the light square. Yeah, because I think my bishop can retreat here if needed. And I can go here and try and double up. So an early pawn push now. Actually, this could be an annoying pawn push. Because if I end up conceding the center, again conceding it here. So here takes. Can I go e4 then? Or double up, down, e4, down. Yeah, that might be the move, and then you get inactive after my bishop and my pawn. We might have gone a little bit wrong this game. It just feels like black's pieces are on that little bit better squares. So if down, can I push up then? Lose a pawn, gain a rook. Lose a rook, and I can't take the pawn back. That's the move I'm looking at for black. This is probably just as fine. But that's the problem one, I think. I can still retreat my bishop, but these are then problematic, aren't they? Longer term, there's a weakness here when you get your rook across. I guess we can target the d6 pawn though. My king's got an emergency square on a light square. There's no knights or light squared bishops, so I didn't expect that move. So I think I can triple attack the pawn now. So that's got to be a natural move. Then can I play e4? Yeah, b5 I think is still problematic because takes, and it's just giving the rook a potentially nice square. So he's played across, so do I go e4 now, threatening e5? Is there any other tactical blow? Can I push the pawn now? No, because you just simply take. So I don't think anything else other than e4. And then maybe f3 and reinforce the pawn. Right now, if you push, I can take with a check. So he's reinforced the center. So f3 or f4 are the logical moves here. So f4. And then am I going to push? Takes, maybe. Let's bring the king up onto a light square first so there's no check from the bishop. I'm still concerned about this. I don't see what to do about it. That's a problem. Maybe now I could actually push because you can't take here in this particular position. So here maybe for one move I've got this. But yeah, if I do f4 rather than f3, then there's no reverse button. I can't come back. So f3 slow and steady does it, but then how do I break through? f4 at least threatens to play e5. It's difficult, isn't it? Difficult. So what's black going to do? Yeah, same thing. Put the king on a nice secure square. I'm not seeing anything really other than f4. Let's play it, because at least my king goes behind the pawn, doesn't it? And we're kind of threatening to play e5. If you push this pawn, we can gain a bishop. Ooh, but then you'd take a pawn with a check if I put my king here. So that might not be the best. It's where my king needs to be, but here, take with check, take. You're fine to take back, are you? Or you take the rook first with check, I take, then you take back. It looks playable actually, but it's still probably not bad for black. But that's the kind of problem move I'm seeing. Maybe I play a rook here to guard my pawn, then my bishop can drop back. Yeah, maybe I need the rook here. But if I go here, this becomes a potential. I guess I could take first. But if I take, and you take my bishop, I take your rook, right? So maybe, yeah, so maybe king here is a move. Otherwise, we're just simply threatening to push in the center, I hope. And if you push, takes, say you take, we might win a center pawn. I'm not sure, we might do. Yeah, so he's just headed that off, killed it off. Ooh, so can I take here? You can't take back now because we take the rook, albeit for a bishop. So here, you can take this way, and then can we just gang up on the king? Or do we need to play forward and say it's nothing? But it's just very, very solid for black, isn't it? I guess I could go here and deal with this move. Actually, that's a nice move, isn't it? Let's play a rook up and now it heads off this move. I mean, you could still do it and check, I guess, but I can block. Again, if I close it all down, it's really hard, to be fair, for either side to then break through to create a chance. So it could be just completely flatline level. This we'll find out after the game. It could be a position where there's a technical advantage for one side or the other, but it's difficult to actually play. But how do I get an actual chance? Can I win a pawn? Yeah, he's just going to sit, and that's probably right. Take. Oh, is there a tactic? Take, take, check. I'm looking at threatening to sack the rook. Take, take. Actually, can I just take now? And if you take, I'll win the rook here because the bishop's moved. So that might be a pawn. Take, take, and win the pawn. I think it is. You can't take with this pawn, I take your rook. And if you take with this one, I think I can take it. But worst case, I've just swapped a pawn for pawn. And if he ignores it, then I'm threatening to take a pawn as well. Let's just see what black does. So, can I win this pawn safely? I can't, can I? Because my bishop falls. So take. Lose a rook. Gain a rook, lose a bishop. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. But I can check here. King up. Take, take. And it still doesn't work. It still doesn't work. There's no way through, is there? There's no way through. So can I centralize my king better? I'm not sure. But that's not a tactic with my bishop here. So what if I just come back then? Let's drop the bishop back now. So now we are threatening to win the pawn. Because takes, takes, and takes. Now our bishop doesn't hang. So there's an actual threat here now. King up is probably the move. But if we take, you still can't take actually, can you? So now he's gone to guard with the rook. So take. So check. Does he dare come forward? Yeah, it's probably the best I can do, isn't it? I don't see a way through. Do I go silly and try and push here? A4, A5, you counter, but there's always a danger with this. I don't quite see what I do, so I'm going to go here just in case I blunder the rook check at some point. And now he's going solid, isn't he? Solid. So again, takes, takes isn't a thing. Here, he just blocks. So I'm going to play A4 then. I'm going to try and work on this side because he's stacking the other side. So here, if you push, takes, takes, threatens to win a pawn. There's no check. We're both down to 3 minutes now. Right, excuse me. So what if I just push? Let's do it. Taking a big risk here, big risk. If he comes here, I can always pin the rook if I need to, if I decide I want to trade. But once this opens up, he's got rook coming across himself as well. So we have a problem here, but I think I can play rook up to protect and then this rook back maybe. Or can we just abandon it and just really risk it? No, it doesn't work, does it? It doesn't work. The rook here, probably have to play a rook up. But at least rook here, he's got no easy way in. Oh, he's attacked us. He's attacked us. Oh, again, is there a tactic now? Gain a pawn. And if I lose a rook, I gain a bishop. No, it doesn't work either. That would be a good trade for black. Well, I think it would. Okay, now he's come across the other side. So again, can we work here? Maybe. Oh, I can't check there now either. Okay, I'll step up then just so I can go here. If he gets rook here, there's a problem. I'll have to pin the rook. It feels like I need one of the rooks off the board. Oh, mind you, I've got bishop here now. What if he goes here? Takes, takes. Okay, right, we're getting one of the rooks off the board. Or potentially getting one off the board. But I'm looking at bishop a3. He's played king up. So again, is there a check now? I don't think so, but... Takes, pawn takes. No, it doesn't work. Okay, let's go here then and pressure the pawn. Getting tight on the clock. Obviously I can take and it just brings a pawn across for him, but maybe I can just go here and lock it down. Maybe I need to do that. Ooh, it's difficult, isn't it? Difficult, yeah, but maybe after pawn up, it's not easy for him to break through. But equally, it's not easy for me to break through. It's just rock solid. Or I think it's rock solid. Excuse me. So what's the plan? I've pre-moved in case he takes the rook. As you can see, it's a slightly different colour there. Otherwise, yeah, he's pushed on. So is that a chance? No, rook here. What does he do? Oh, he's got this, hasn't he? Can't do that. So I'm going to go here, threatening to push on. I've got to try and be that little bit quicker than my opponent on the clock if possible, just to put him under time pressure. Now he's gone for this trade. Can't ignore it, so take. It's got to be right to take there. I don't know if it's right to trade everything though. I think I'd go with the rook and he has. So I'm going to hit this pawn. If he takes, I'll take the rook and attack the other pawn. But he's got rook coming in as well to attack our pawns. It's a real gamble. Wait, he's gone back. Oh, I think I just take and go here. He's got this as well, but we can take with check and then maybe here. Well, no, he's going to win a pawn anyway, isn't he? Whatever we do, because he can just attack us. So I think I'll take this first and then check to take. But I've got a little bit of time now. Tiny bit of time. We're attacking a pawn. He can attack this. But we're going to try and just run and run again. Or this one. Oh, he's giving me another pawn. That just loses the game on the spot, doesn't it? Oh, if he goes here, I check. Yeah, it just wins on the spot, I think. Yeah, he's just blundered it. He's had a one move lapse, getting low on time. He can't block with the rook, and if he comes here, I check. If he comes here, I can check here, and I don't see how he protects his rook. So we've got a bit of luck with that one. Let's pause and see what it was in engine language. It was a good game, but it's probably essentially a draw with correct play, I would guess. But let's just see what it was in engine speak. Because barring a blunder there, it was very difficult to find a way to crack through, and it was indeed just completely level in this position. Yeah, so he should have taken this pawn first. And then I probably would have played just king here, I think. If he checks, I go here. Then he can guard his pawn. I win this one. And it's just balanced, isn't it? Balanced. So it is, yeah, it's completely flatland level the whole way through. Until these last few moves. Yet we both played well. 96 and 85 in the accuracy, but it would have been basically the same. But for that little blunder at the end, you see, nothing has been flagged. Both sides, essentially, for the first 40 odd moves. It's just good play from both of us. There's not a lot to see here. This is kind of, like I say, good from both of us. Not exactly wild attacking, crazy adventurous, but decent. So there, I should have been a little bit more coming forward rather than retreating. I just wanted to get the queen out of the firing line. So it was a slight inaccuracy. A little bit better from black, but it's basically not bad at our level. But all this was good from both of us. We're just trying to find a way to break through. Our opponent's playing really good, solid defense. Just maneuvering and maneuvering. We're trying to play the clock as well. We're both bang on 3 minutes here. And now we've got at least a slight imbalance with the pawn structure. A very slight imbalance, but it's still completely level. These are all good moves from both of us. Takes was good. Doubling up was good. He should have taken my rook with the rook there instead of dropping back. And I should have pushed my pawn here to attack him instead of trading. So that means it's still completely level. And here. So I took the right pawn there. So if I take this with check, he just comes here. He attacks the rook and he protects us. But I could have gone here with another check, couldn't I? Well, I couldn't protect both of my pawns. So I went for this one to still attack too. Then he took the wrong pawn there. He should have taken this one. And I likely would have gone here, like I said. So where are we here? He should have taken here. And yeah, king f3, that's all it gives. So that's what I would have done. So here, and king f3 was good. Here, and then it's suddenly +2 for us. We grabbed the pawns. We're a pawn up. He should have played rook across here to go after this one. And I guess if we guard it, you can then check here and you're going to win this one. So it's probably time for us to start mortaring. That's what he should have done. Rook h4 and b4 was the correct move. And it's just a losing blunder there because he now can't protect his rook. We take. If he goes back to attack us, we collect the rook. If he comes here, we can check. If he comes here, we can check again. And then you can't stay next to your rook. And you can't block with a rook, so we just win it. So we've got a little bit of luck at the end. Otherwise, a very close game, a tight game. So very good.